Kartik Aaryan warned by FWICE over Azadi Utsav participation, Bollywood national security. In a bold move that has stirred significant debate, the Federation of Western India Cine Employees, FWICE, has reached out to Bollywood actor Kartik Aaryan, urging him to reconsider his participation in an upcoming event celebrating Indian Independence Day in Houston, USA. This request is rooted in concerns for national interest and adherence to existing guidelines that discourage collaborations with Pakistani organizations. The event, titled Azadi Utsav, the Indian Independence Day, is set to take place on August 15, 2025, with Kartik Aaryan as the featured guest. The FWICE's concerns arise from the fact that the event is being organized by Aga's Restaurant and Catering, a business owned by Pakistani national Mr. Shaukat Maradia. Notably, this restaurant is also hosting a concurrent event, Jashn-e-Azadi, which celebrates Pakistan's Independence Day and features performances by Pakistani singer Atif Aslam. In a formal communication dated August 2, 2025, FWICE General Secretary Ashok Dubey expressed in his letter, "Your involvement with an event organized by a Pakistani-owned entity, even if unintentional, contradicts our directives and understandably offends national sentiments." The letter further elaborates, while events like these are often a source of pride and cultural expression for Indians living abroad, we regret to inform you that this particular program not only presents a conflict of interest, but also goes against the prevailing national sentiment and established directives. FWICE, which represents a wide array of 36 crafts within the Indian film and television industry, reminded Kartik that both the Federation and the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting have long-standing policies advocating for a complete boycott of Pakistani artists and entities, particularly in light of national security issues. This includes recent terrorist attacks linked to elements based in Pakistan, such as the tragic incident in Pahalgam that resulted in the deaths of Indian civilians and tourists. The letter continues, "As a public figure and a proud representative of India's film industry, you are expected to uphold these collective decisions that are deeply rooted in national interest." FWICE also acknowledged the possibility that Kartik may not have been fully aware of the organizers' affiliations. "We believe you may not have been fully informed about the background of the organizers. If that is the case, we strongly encourage you to withdraw from this event immediately." However, the Federation cautioned that if Kartik was indeed aware of the situation, it would raise even greater concerns, and demanded clarification on his stance. Since 2016, the Indian entertainment industry has largely adhered to an unofficial ban on collaborations with Pakistani artists and technicians, a stance that was solidified following the Uri attack. This consensus was further reinforced after the Pulwama attack in 2019. Although the government has not enacted a formal legal ban, there exists a strong industry-wide agreement, led by organizations like FWICE and the All Indian Cineworkers Association, AICWA, that discourages any collaboration with Pakistani talent. With this latest correspondence, FWICE has reiterated the importance of public figures and performers in maintaining national sentiment and unity. As of now, there has been no official response from Kartik Aaryan or his representatives regarding this matter. Kartik Aaryan warned by FWICE over Pakistani event controversy. Actor denies involvement. A heated controversy has erupted around Bollywood actor Kartik Aaryan, with the Federation of Western India Cine Employees FWICE issuing a stern warning over his alleged involvement in an event organized by a Pakistani-owned restaurant. But here's where it gets controversial. The actor's team swiftly denied any association with the event, sparking a debate on the lines of cultural and national interests. Kartik Aaryan's representatives have officially stated that the actor has no connection to the Azadi Utsav, the Indian Independence Day event, which was set to take place in Houston, United States. This clarification came after FWICE sent a formal letter to Aaryan, urging him to reconsider his participation due to the event's association with a Pakistani-owned establishment. In their statement, Kartik's team emphasized, Kartik Aaryan is not associated with this event in any capacity. He has never made an official announcement about participating in this event. We have contacted the organizers and requested to remove all promotional materials featuring his name and image. This swift action highlights the sensitivity surrounding the issue. The event in question, Azadi Utsav, the Indian Independence Day, was being hosted by Aga's Restaurant and Catering, owned by Mr. Shaukat Maradia. Interestingly, the same restaurant is also organizing a separate event called Jashn-e-Azadi, which celebrates Pakistan's Independence Day, featuring Pakistani singer Atif Aslam. And this is the part most people miss. The dual celebrations have raised eyebrows, especially given the current political climate between India and Pakistan. Feature's letter to Kartik Aaryan began with a respectful acknowledgement of his achievements and influence in the Indian film industry. It praised his journey from a humble background to becoming a leading star, noting, "Your dedication to your craft, connection with the youth, and clean public image have made you a respected and admired figure across the country and among Indians worldwide." However, the tone shifted when the Federation addressed the event in question. They wrote, "We regret to inform you that this specific program is being organized by a Pakistani-owned restaurant, Aga's Restaurant and Catering, owned by Mr. Shaukat Maradia. The same restaurant and its associates are also organizing a concert featuring Pakistani singer Atif Aslam and are promoting Jashn-e-Azadi, a celebration of Pakistan's Independence Day." FWICE further highlighted the potential conflict of interest and the violation of national sentiment. They mentioned the ongoing tensions with Pakistan, particularly after the brutal Pahalgam attack on innocent Indian civilians in April 2025. The Federation stressed, FWICE has issued a directive for all members and stakeholders of the Indian film industry to completely boycott Pakistani artists, technicians, and performers in light of Pakistan's continued involvement in terror attacks against India. The letter also referenced the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting's IB Ministry Standing Directive, which is still in effect and mandates strict adherence by all Indian citizens and performers in public life. FWICE concluded their letter by expressing confidence in Kartik Aaryan's judgment, stating, "We are confident that you, as one of the most influential and respected faces of today's Indian cinema, will act in a manner that aligns with national sentiment, the dignity of the Indian film industry, and your own stellar reputation. We look forward to your responsible and timely response on this matter." Kartik Aaryan has not yet personally commented on the issue. He was last seen in Bhool Bhulaiyaa 3, 2024, a horror comedy that received positive reviews. His next project, Tu Meri Main Tera Tu Meri, is highly anticipated, especially since it features co-stars Ananya Pandey and Jackie Shroff. This controversy raises important questions about the balance between artistic freedom and national loyalty. What do you think? Should artists be held accountable for the organizations they associate with? Or is this an overreach? Share your thoughts in the comments below. End of that.